Okay, now go.
So, last week, you guys were hired by the captain of the town, who was the delegate, essentially ambassador and appointee of the king over the city, to go down to the docks and try and see if you guys could find out anything else. The minister of history and antiquities, Essex, to sort of help the town uh, identify some of the people and parties involved in the raid. The raid that was actually scheduled as your diversion to steal shit from the captain. So you guys went down there and you were trying to find the contact for Captain Riggs to try and figure out, like, hey, what the fuck, or whatever you guys were going to talk to him about. You guys sent Varys in with one of the coded papers to try and no, not the coded papers, one of the letters of the shit that you were hired to steal to prove that you had the thing, and then essentially to either barter or negotiate essentially whatever you could get in whatever terms you found advantageous at the time. When Varys came into the tavern, he searched it, the main area, but he was just looking around, and he found a note that said, "Meet me at the docks next to where you hired me at dawn, or I hired you at dawn." It doesn't say when at dawn. You have no idea how long that's been there, and you guys, I think, came down in the morning, right?
Yeah,
Like,
we're heading down in the morning.
yeah, you waited for the night because you weren't going to try and go down there when it was pitch black and still on fire, essentially. So,
Yeah.
while you guys were there, on your way out, essentially, you guys were attacked by, I don't know, 10 of them or so, and they seemed to be all kind of spread out. The last ones, well, some of them kind of got bottlenecked in that back corner, and some of them seem to have fled. The last two that you killed were a husband and wife, apparently, and when one of them was asking to be left to die alone with his wife, was summarily executed on the spot. It was almost a mercy killing, but it was also, I like to think of just a confusion of battle. But the killing slash finishing them off, because they were gonna die a pretty slow, painful bleed out, was very hard on Annette because she didn't really get in this for killing. She didn't get into any of this for any of that stuff. She came into it wanting to see what would happen, having some fun, getting involved in things, and now it's sort of it's touching close to home, and she's having to think about some things. And Tux is doing his best to try and help, but he's having some software wetware issues where he wants to help, but doesn't quite understand what she's going through.
No, it's a cycle. Everything dies. But she doesn't know how to put that into words that will console somebody, really.
Right, and they're sort of dealing with that together. And one of the last things that we found out was that the wife's hair smells like lavender, like she just washed it with lavender water. And that was one of the last things that we saw last time. So now, to set you guys up for what your characters are probably dealing with, is you've read the note. Varys has shared the note to you guys saying, "Meet me where I hired you at dawn." You guys look out and realize it's about 45 minutes to an hour after dawn. Still pretty fucking early, but not dawn, but not noon either. So you guys are pretty close, but you're not too sure what he meant. So and then that's where you guys are now. Possibly discussing the notes.
I mean, I
Discussing next
think an
move.
idea to. Well, no, I don't know that we would be discussing the note necessarily yet because Annette's still upset. Didn't she walk out?
No, she's right by the bodies.
Okay, I thought she walked out after that. Sorry.
No.
What are we going to do? We have a dock area we need to search. The city's still on fire. What is it we are doing?
Yeah, and are we leaving these bodies here just to be found like this?
Well, yes, we are on a mission from the captain to vanquish any hostilities in the dock area. This would, if it's gotten this far north, we would have perfect jurisdiction to vanquish these bandits and pirates that have attacked the city.
There.
They started it too.
Damn right they did.
Hey, Austin.
Yes, they did.
So, we noticed the hair thing. We make some kind of, like, check for the significance of that? Like, or is it just, hey...
Perception or no?
I mean...
If you were to recall, I mean, there's a lot happening. You guys were just attacked. So, I mean, I like to try and paint the picture sometimes, and I don't necessarily speak for you guys, but I feel like this is probably the first time that Annette might have gotten into an actual small battle with multiple people fighting for their lives and taking lives. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is like, she might have gotten into a fight before. She might have even killed into self-defense before. I don't know, but I doubt she was in this kind of battle.
No.
So, one of the things that you hear, I mean, that's one of the things the husband was asking for, was to be next to his wife so he could smell her hair again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the significance of that.
That's the significance of the lavender.
Okay.
Is that's the smell that he wanted to smell one last time. Didn't get because he was killed.
Well, shit happens, right?
Damn sure does in D&D.
So, you guys are all talking about what we're gonna do next. She just turns around and starts listening.
I believe we have a few options. We still need to search the docks and help secure them. We could continue with the plan and send Varys to meet with him. And upon meeting with him, he takes nothing with him of the valuable items. We have them meet, and if he wants any of it, he can meet with us in a secure location that we set.
She just shakes her head, kind of blinks her eyes a couple times, and you read her face as, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll go. Yeah. Not a lot of input coming her way at the moment.
Fair.
And Tux kind of tilts his head a little bit at that. Oh, Hunter.
Look.
Well, if that's what you think we should do, I'm fine with it right now. The best thing to do is stick together.
I think that will keep us together, and Varys will have no information. We will not deal with him if Varys does not return to us. We will turn all this information over to whomever we see fit. And I believe maybe then we can regain some leverage. If he feels he can muscle us and take us out, we'll prove to him we're not as small as he thinks.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me. Like, why not? He's gonna be the best at dealing with that socially anyway. And then what are we gonna do in the meantime?
Go secure the docks and investigate. Because that was our job from the captain.
Right. That
And then
is correct.
are we gonna ignore the letter?
We should probably go over that before we send him away.
The letter to the king?
No, the one that he found. He found one in here, Austin said.
Yeah, that was saying to meet him at dawn.
Oh, duh. Yeah.
That's what I
Wait,
was discussing.
it wasn't...
Yeah, we already addressed that by sending Varys to meet with Captain Riggs. So
Yeah.
he's going to meet Riggs, and he's going to give us all his delicate information, i.e. any coded documents or things along that nature that Riggs is looking for. We're going to keep all that to ourselves, secure with us, and send Varys in with nothing he wants to basically tell him he can set a meeting with all of us. And somewhere we choose to set the meeting.
I think he had the envelope with the seal. Do we want to take that from him too? I mean, it's...
Yeah, any of our anything that wasn't something that he hasn't shared with us yet, we take with us.
So the only reason I asked is like, I mean, I guess he could use his words to be like to hint at things we found, but like without anything, he has no evidence that we found anything. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine.
I understand that, but any evidence could put Varys' life at risk, is what I'm worried about.
Sure. Yeah.
If he has anything that they want, they could take it and kill him. If he split away from the party, I want to keep him as invulnerable as possible.
Sure.
I feel like that's our duty as the players while he's away from the table, too.
Yeah, I mean, while somebody's missing a game, you probably shouldn't put their character in danger, right, Boz?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Fair enough. You would think.
All the danger.
Boz, I had nothing to do with that. I just want you to know I wasn't necessarily for it either.
Your ass. You were totally into. Well, to be fair, he couldn't to be into it because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
But still, fuck that guy.
That's cool. But no, I think that would be. I think that's the play. If you would like to do it another way, we can discuss. It's up to you two. I'm merely giving you what I believe is the best option.
Yeah, that's fine by me. I mean,
Same.
I don't see why not. Yuck.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I can't think why not. Let's just give it a shot.
Okay. So we'll head to the docks and we'll send Varys off to meet with none of the documentation other than I think he has a letter from somebody he never shared with us, but that is something we wouldn't know about, so he'd have that with him.
Wasn't that...
Unless when he comes in, he says he would have, at this moment, given that to us. I think we should give him that option.
Right to retcon?
Right to retcon that he would have given us anything extra that he wanted us to keep safe. Would that be fair, Austin?
I don't think he has a letter.
I was gonna say, I think
he had something from somebody from a little bit he did before us that we don't know about. I don't remember what it was.
I think what he had was we were gonna give him one of the coded pages to take to his shady ass buddy, but other than that, I don't think he had anything.
I thought he got something from his shady buddy.
I don't know.
So he had someone who he had hired many times come up to him and give him some documents. Essentially, some things that were copied or some things that were essentially from couriers of messages. Think of metadata of the parcel world, right?
Oh yeah, no, I don't. Yeah,
right,
he got a hold of messages.
That was all essentially. I mean, I don't think he would have had any reason not to share it.
Well, I believe he specifically said he did. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying you should give him the opportunity to hand that off, because that might be a role play opportunity for him to want to give that to us to open up to us.
Well,
I don't know what he would want to do. But I think that's a good opportunity to give him when we open up next week.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
See what he says. So.
Yeah.
So you guys leave the tavern, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think, out of purely hypothetical, how would you guys, what order do you guys think you would leave in?
Tux is in front.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say,
She'd probably, Annette would probably be dragging ass at the back. I'm cool with that.
Very,
she's drunk right
essentially a task to go here and do this. So it seems like Varys would be the first one out.
Well, we're sending him on his way.
Because the three of you are going
There's no
somewhere
reason
else.
we wouldn't travel down to the docks together and him split off. Because the meeting place we met him originally was near the docks. There's no reason we wouldn't leave the building together.
I think it would be Tux, me, then Annette.
Yeah.
Varys leading up the rear.
Sure. You gotta love when party order is asked about. Who's eating this fucking lightning bolt first?
It's important. I mean, details are important for many reasons. I've got books over back here. You don't know what I'm doing.
Well, okay, I think Tux. I say Tux go first because he knows I'm still not familiar enough with the city to lead. But also, I walk out before Annette because I have no regret about what just happened.
I'll tell you what. Actually, here's how it actually goes. Annette's the first out, and I imagine nobody's too far behind her. But like, she's getting the hell out of that place.
I'm just saying, you got like, while you're walking out, I don't think you're not gonna think about it too much.
No, but now you're making us DM.
And walking out.
Well, but see, you are over asking in a situation till you get the result you want.
I don't
do
care.
that a lot.
I don't.
And
If Varys is at the end, Varys is at the end. That's perfectly
that
fine.
drags things out.
No, and as soon as we decided that we were going down to the docks, she pieced. She's out. Not like sprinting, but she's like, yeah, fuck this. I'm out of this place.
I imagine Tux would be probably right behind her then, and then Hunter, and then Varys.
Sure. Let's say yes.
All
and
right.
Go.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, there it is. Uh-huh.
Out the box.
Yeah, suck it. Now I got good initiative.
17. Finally got a decent initiative roll.
Let's see. Is everyone still on here?
Here. We can do this too. Oh, shit roll for Scotty.
Does someone just want to play his character?
John, you're up.
Okay.
I mean, I have his character sheet up. You could fucking...
I mean, the whole goal was to get him this not to happen.
Well,
Now it's happening. It's
right, can he just bolt out the back door? I mean...
Would you guys have done that?
I don't know.
What would happen?
I mean, he could have just fucking left.
I mean, because I'm not going to change. If someone's gone, someone's gone. They might, like, whatever. We can, and if we just want to say he left a different way, but I kind of want to see what happens.
Okay.
No, it's whatever. We'll play him. It's okay.
So, I mean, if it happens a lot, then his character might go to prison. But I don't know. Who knows, right? But for now, I like the hook. That makes sense. So we'll resolve that first thing next time, and this time it'll be you guys, which is perfect. But yeah. So what was Varys' roll?
5.
And Tux, what was your?
10.
No,
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Your bar.
Sorry.
And
Yes.
Tux.
17.
And mine was 10.
And your initiative, I see, Boz is 10.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have... Yeah, there you go.
All right. So You're just gonna take some hits real quick.
Surprise round.
Yeah, on the first person out.
If they beat our initiative, they get advantage. If they did not, they do not get advantage.
That's true. They just get to go.
If their initiative is behind us, they do not get advantage on any attacks. But if it's ahead of us, they get advantage on all attacks against them.
That is some excellent advice. Oh wow, that's really good. Damn. Gee, wow.
They all beat a 22. Look, isn't that crazy?
One of the guys actually got a natural 20 and got a 21.
All right.
I'm not doing anything, babe.
They still don't get advantage on you.
I know.
So you're good.
Yeah. Good thing I went first.
Oh my god.
I guess.
You know what?
What are you talking about, dude? I got a rockin' 19 hit points. I didn't take any hits that fucking time.
I mean, I got 3 less than you, but I also have a healing surge I can do at any point.
Wait, who are we rolling against?
Unseen enemies.
Who knows?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know.
We should. You know what he should have said?
Time to time, and I kind of want to punch him.
And when he started asking, we should have just been like, actually, we go out the other door. I mean,
we should, because if he's gonna keep fucking asking questions, we're gonna change our goddamn mind.
We jumped down the hole.
I don't like that he does that.
I don't know what to tell you.
I apologize if I'm a half step behind. I'm catching up though.
You're fine. No, here's the thing. This was gonna happen.
But you always cave to it. Every time he fucking does it, you're just like, fine, I'll do it.
No, I didn't. No. That's not what happened at all.
Oh my goodness! It's just D&D. His character's gonna die or not. I mean, it's
I'm trying to get mine to die. Let's go.
I only actually try and actually kill John's character by cheating. That's
he's good at it too. Let me tell you.
He leans into it sometimes, and then it's like, well, shit, that was fucking awesome. That's not even. Anyways, I haven't done that.
I got a knack for character deaths, like being the one whose character dies. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
2 times. So let's see. 21. 9. So I rolled everyone individually this time because they're all spread out, and I was trying to have some fun. I don't know if I'll do it again, but it was fun this time.
It takes a lot of extra time.
It does.
It does.
And
It bogs the combat down because you can get them all out in one round and it goes faster.
I mean, you are correct. But then I think it's also in this sense though, I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to see multiple bodies and deal with them. You know, especially with it being this spread out. And I was definitely testing myself and trying it out. I think it went well. So, Annette, you are going. Let's do this. 15 against your AC.
That'll hit.
All right. 5 damage.
Okay.
An arrow comes this direction, right at you.
Gotcha. All right.
We're gonna do this. 16 against your AC.
Yep.
And then we're gonna get a Shing! This time it's 4 damage.
Okay.
And let's see. Can this guy hit? Yeah, that goes through that guy, but this guy definitely can't. So it's only 3. 14 against your AC?
Nope.
All right, we're good.
Nope, that one does miss.
So you know, I mean, it might be a little cathartic getting shot, and like I like the idea that none of them actually pierced you. Like you got one that both of them tore some good flesh. Like maybe one nicked your leg and the other nicked your shoulder, and like it fucking hurts, but you're not like.
They picked the wrong time to shoot at me too.
Yeah.
I mean.
So that's that's their little surprise round, and now we're gonna go into initiative order. Annette, it's your turn.
So do I see anybody that shot at me?
Yeah, they're underneath the tree. You can see them.
Okay, you're not. Okay, well, I can move to. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
We're just hiding out, waiting for you guys to come down and try and kill you.
You probably see her take a couple of shots, and she goes. You just hear her go, "Oh, you don't fuck with me now," and she goes up to. I think I can get to here. Yes. She goes up to there. And she's going to stab at yellow. That's a nat 1.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You ran and fell past the dude. And you fell prone right behind him.
Okay, well, I'm going to stab him again anyway with disadvantage with my bonus attack.
That would make sense considering your character's drunk.
Yeah, that works for me.
That's why I ran.
I'm guessing a 10 doesn't get it done.
10 AC? Nope.
Okay. That's the end of my turn. That's a way to waste a stellar initiative. All right, who's up now?
Sorry, yeah, that was Red Blue is up.
Mm-hmm.
Attack you for 20.
He's gonna have to move, but yes, a 20 will hit.
Oh man, jeez, it's not what I was planning on. 20. All right,
I'm not worried about it. It'll be all right.
4 damage.
Okay. Got it.
Next is Tux.
Is gonna get measured out.
Yours.
Well, he's working on different teams.
Hey, can you pull your laptop closer to where you do roll 20 at?
No, I can't.
Shit.
I'll come back over.
Do you need me to fly up there and consult for you to fix your shit? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah. Just come hang out.
Free to fly up here anytime, Austin.
Eh?
You're welcome to my couch anytime you want. You know that.
Do you need a new computer? Like, what can we do to make this not an issue?
I just have 2 separate desks. That's how I'm set up.
It's usually not a problem when he's working with his phone. But anyway.
Because I have the headset. But I'm gonna move up there, and he's gonna swing away at yellow, I think. Well, no, blue red just took a swing at her. He's gonna move up there and swing away with that great sword. How dare you harm her? And 22 to hit.
Nice.
Yeah, I hit.
There it is.
Oh, fuck yeah. For 15 points of damage.
So that's the red blue.
Yeah.
Red blue. He's dead. He's dead.
That boy.
All your weapons, you're no match for me.
Give me a.
Intimidation.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, give me an intimidation roll.
Okay. 0, folks. Unless you want to give him a bonus for that kill.
Well, I mean, you have what are they called?
Advantage?
No, he's.
Inspiration? I do have 2 points of inspiration.
I mean,
Let's go
you're gonna
ahead.
burn it on an intimidation check?
I already rolled it, so I'm not going to use it. But I got a 14 total, plus 0. So,
No. Oh, well, they don't fucking happen.
If
It
you-
happens.
if that's how you
Yeah.
want to play it. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
I mean, yeah.
So after Tux, now it's Hunter's turn.
Yes, sir. Am I able to get close enough to the purple?
No. I mean, to do what?
That's what I was gonna ask. From how far away is the ground from the tree?
Like, to get up in the tree?
Yes.
Oh, that's Austin's call. 5, 6 feet? 12 feet.
12 feet off the ground.
Okay, so I can't hit him with a sword anyway, so I will get close enough.
They're
to them
on the ground.
They're on the ground.
I thought it was a tree.
They were hiding behind, like in the bushes, like kind of. They're not up in.
They're around the tree.
They're around.
If you can get me close enough to yellow.
Can you see?
You can go about this. You can go.
Like, any of here, so you can
Right
get
there,
here,
and I'll hit him with my thorn whip.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Cool.
Good call.
Let's see what that is.
It's 30 feet. Yeah, he didn't. That's a miss. A 10 missed, unless this guy's extra. Nope, that's the same guy I swung at. It definitely doesn't hit. It's alright.
Hunter, did you do something?
He got an 8 on his attack roll. He missed.
He doesn't know then everything. Yeah, that misses. So now it's Yellow's turn. Yellow is going to find out that there's someone behind him attacking. He sees this woman who's got cuts and bleeding out in front of him, and he turns around to kill this person who's killing people fucking behind him, and he's gonna take a swing at Tux for 22 against your AC.
22 will hit.
And you are gonna take 4 damage. You better watch out, motherfucker. I'm coming for you.
Okay.
4 damage.
He's not coming that hard. He didn't swing at the prone person.
She's on the ground bleeding. He thinks, well, maybe we can take her back to the boss or have some fun with her. Who knows? These aren't really great guys.
I'd like to see you try. You're up, John. What's he gonna do, brother?
Is it? Did you not get another? Oh, Varys?
Yep.
Move him there.
Okay.
Him into the fray. Let me pull this back up.
Do you want his spells?
And give me a wisdom save. No, I haven't.
Okay.
Give me a wisdom save out of yellow. Austin.
Wow. This you found one of the only surprisingly wise cards. 18.
18.
No, well,
that is going to pass, so nothing happens.
Which surprising. This guy's clearly in the wrong line of work. All right.
There says you are a very nice gentleman. Viciously to mock him.
Purple is gonna jump over here and swing at Tux for 13 to hit. Nope, I'm
13 is not going to hit. Yeah, no. Those low numbers don't register.
And then Pink is going to swing at the person, at the girl on the floor in front of him with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
With an 18 to hit.
That'll do it.
And you are going to get 9 damage. That's a lot of damage.
She is unconscious.
She's getting... Yeah, that was
John, if you want me to play Varys while I'm unconscious, I will, but that's up to you.
I got it.
Okay, cool. Fantastic.
So, I'd like to think that now you, essentially you got some...
Tux is not happy.
This one, I like to think it was non-lethal, and he got his blade and just hit you on the head really hard, and as you were trying to get up, maybe, but that
he's gone so soft. Listen to him.
You're still bleeding out, so it's still.
Well, he just basically backhanded her into the mud.
Yeah, but she's still because.
Who was that did that? Who did that?
Pink.
Pink.
Okay.
Pink. And if you were to give a perception on Pink, I might tell you. I don't know how much.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah. So now it's Annette's turn. Annette, give me a death save.
Okay. That is a nat 1. That's 2 nat 1s, so that's 2 fails.
Dude,
Shit.
no, I was planning to do in the first 15 minutes.
Have fun, buddy.
Alright, it's now Red-Blue's turn. Red-Blue's gonna attack Tux.
No, he's not. He's dead.
He did.
Let me just get rid of this motherfucker.
Yeah. So now it's
So,
Tux's
now
turn.
Tux's turn. Tux is going to take an attack of opportunity to get over to Pink. So go ahead and take your attack of opportunity, because I'm going to go ahead and take that.
That's a nat. That's a nat 20 on your ass.
Okay.
Which,
Damn.
so max damage is 9.
Okay, plus roll the dice. Just
So
the
what-
dice. Don't add the modifier twice.
Well, it's just a 3. You got a 3.
Okay, so 12 then, right?
Yeah. 9 plus the roll. Got it.
Woohoo, daddy, this is getting bad.
Right.
She might die.
1 hit point.
Oh, fuck.
So,
And I'm using my bonus action to second wind.
There you go.
Woo! There we go. That is 11 hit points.
okay. But aren't you also going to attack one of them too? Wasn't that what you...
Yeah, I've used my bonus action. I haven't gotten there yet, Austin.
No, good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm healing that grievous wound that was just punctured into me, and then I'm going to kill Pink.
Yeah, General
That's the
Kenobi.
plan. As he's going to then attack. Let me see. I don't believe.
And that one, Adam?
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take an attack, and that's a 13.
On who?
Pink.
13 isn't going to get it done.
Okay, I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And a 15.
15 doesn't get done either.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
You guys have been rolling really good or really bad. But that's what you've just found. And so, well, anyways.
Yeah.
Alright. That's Tux. Hunter.
Yeah.
Do something. Do something epic.
I'm gonna head over to yellow.
Okay.
Can I shapeshift already?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
As a bonus action, you can shapeshift.
So you could attack and then shift.
Cool. Then I'll do
No, you want to shift first and then attack.
Yes.
Attack is a shift?
Yeah, you definitely want to shift first.
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Why would you
I mean, unless you... I don't know. Unless you got some...
with a scimitar and then turn into a bear and attack,
Right.
not attack? That would make no sense.
I imagine most of the things you want to shift into attack better than you do with your sword.
Yeah. I was gonna say the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, where the hell is this? Okay. What do I have to roll for the bear?
I'm getting you there. I'm getting there.
Appreciate you.
So you get 2 attacks, a bite and a claw. So just roll a d20, and we're gonna add 6 to the roll. Or wait, are yours? Roll your thorn whip. Just roll that. It's the same.
Okay.
Just
roll
the hit on it. Yeah. And we'll see what that roll is. Okay, 20. Does a 22 hit, Austin?
It sure does.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 4 is the damage on that.
Okay.
Let's see. If you go okay, so 6 damage. And then you also get a claw attack,
Okay.
which
And that
is a plus 6 as well. So just roll your thorn whip again.
Gotcha.
17, Austin?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 2d6 plus 4.
2d6.
Yeah, so, yeah, on that dice thing, yeah. There you go. Okay, so 10 more damage to that guy. So a total of, what, 16 to yellow?
Yeah. Yes.
So you just shred this dude into
There you go. Good job.
Yellow's dead. Give me an intimidation check real quick.
Cool. 15.
Yeah, these guys look pretty fucking terrified of you. Purple is let me see. Let me do let me do this. Alright, yeah, purple actually runs away from you, which gives you an opportunity attack. So attack, give me a
It's not purple's turn.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I know what you're doing, but even if he's scared, he's gotta wait till his turn to run away.
Berries, you're up.
Yes. Oh, do I?
Are you not done with your turn, boss?
Is there something else here?
No, I don't think you can do anything else.
You could roar really loud.
Varys is gonna move up here and cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know if these spell slots are right because I don't think he's tracking them on D&D Beyond.
I don't think he cast any spells last combat.
So I could be good.
I think you're good.
Okay, so we're using Cure Wounds.
Hell yeah.
And that's going to be 1d8 plus 5. Let me roll that here. That's 7.
That's better than nothing.
Yep.
All right, I'm awake, and not down to 1 death save. Let's see what it would have been. Well, I would have died. So good work, John.
Yep.
Just get good enough to limp away.
That's right. The only other thing you got is Bardic Inspiration. If you want to give that to yourself.
Well, yeah, he'd give Bardic Inspiration to you. He'd touch you, awaken you, and say, "Go kill them."
Okie dokie. She's Mario now. All right.
I don't know where that is. I need to find it. Okay.
All right.
It's 1d6.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you roll that, but yeah, I'm looking to mark off the amount of those he has.
Oh yeah.
So now it's Purple's turn. He's gonna run away from you, Hunter,
Cool.
because he failed his wisdom save he failed. And that's what I took. So go ahead and give me an opportunity attack against Purple.
Okay, what are...
You want to do a +6. So roll your Thorn Whip again.
Okay. 25.
Nice.
That hits.
So, 2d6 plus 4.
So 8.
Yes, he takes 8. He
Purple?
takes 8.
Purple.
Yes.
8 damage. Okay. You rake him across the back, but he then keeps running.
Yeah.
He's like, he's running away.
He would most likely double move, right?
Yeah, probably.
That-
He double moves off the map a little bit. And now it's Pink's turn. Pink is gonna take a well, I guess I already rolled a wisdom. What was that? Good, yeah, it was a good wisdom save. So I guess Pink's gonna still be in it. Pink's gonna look at Tux, and I mean, this guy, like, yeah, he's just on pure adrenaline. He's not even looking around. He got an 8. Which
Yes.
does nothing. He's just whiff swings it. And that takes us to the back of the top of the net.
Okay, she stands up and she's gonna cut this motherfucker. Nat 20.
Yes.
Nice.
So that would be probably enough to kill him. It would be. Oh Jesus. It would be 23 points of damage. Is that enough to kill him?
Fuck
So,
yes.
this guy he's actually, so I rolled different health for all of them, obviously, right?
Uh-huh.
And this guy had the highest health of the entire party. And you just one-shotted him. So this guy is pretty meaty. This guy was pretty muscular, like he was bigger than the most of them. Tell me how you kill him. Like, what happened?
So I think, like, as she's standing up, she just, like, kind of like a Mortal Kombat uppercut, but from a distance, because the distance of her short sword from her hand to his body, and just kind of, like, guts him upwards, like, nuts to neck, kind of.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter how tough you are. That'll do it. Yeah, he's dead.
That felt good after that nat 1 on a death save.
Oh, we're
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
just for ease is I'm gonna move you guys.
Kind of want to chase down that purple guy.
I'm gonna move
That's the plan.
You're
I'm
probably
gonna
the
move
one
this guy.
catching.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were going to have the opportunity to chase that guy, but she would go after him.
So, and this guy's over here, and he's running away.
That can move 60 feet.
No, I can't.
Okay.
No, I stood up and I attacked, so I can only move 15 feet.
No, you can. Well, no, then you can move 45.
Huh?
You can use the dash action.
I don't. Do I have? Oh, I do have cunning action now, don't I?
Second level, yes, you do.
Okay, so
you
yeah.
move 45 feet towards him.
Having John Tisher in your party is a handy thing.
Damn it! It's still not far enough. Somebody move me there.
I'm not gonna let them forget the things they know how to do.
Yeah, it's
Your characters would know for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I forgot I have that because I haven't had to use it.
Even I forget shit on my character sheet.
Yeah.
Mainly because I know all the shit on everyone else's character sheet.
Fortunately, you don't have too much to work with right now, and you've used it all at this point. So.
Yeah.
So Annette, that's what you do. Tux, you're up.
Tux is going to double move towards them, 60 feet.
I gotcha. You want him?
Well, if I can get to him, he's gonna. He's.
I was gonna say go to just in front of him. Yeah, it's 55 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna get right in front of him.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
All right. You
Like
double
it.
move. Do you have a?
I have a bonus action, but I can't do anything with it because I've used all my resources.
Do you want to do or say, or do you want to do something other than an action? With that.
Turn your. Turn yourself over now. Stop this foolishness and run.
All right, Hunter, you're up.
You have 40 feet of movement, Hunter, which means you can get. Yeah, you can double move. As a bear, you got extra movement. Damn, bear's got a dope climb speed too.
What if
Nice.
you climbed up the tree?
Well, I mean,
He can easily get up to the top of the tree in his movement.
Tell you what, let me climb me up to the top of the tree. I'm gonna roll for intimidation.
All right.
Well, you wouldn't
Roll
have
for-
an action at that point to do that.
I couldn't.
Yeah, because you used
You're
a.
taking up, your
move.
double move is your action.
So that's the mechanic, but in play is that it takes you the full amount of the round in time to run that first, and you can't do anything else because
Gotcha.
you can say something cool, or just. Actually, I think you can just roar.
Yeah, he can't say anything because he's a bear.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I get up to the top of the tree and the cat on my back just meows.
I was gonna say
Like
if
pops
you-
out of the fur.
If your bear roars, I wanted to hear your roar. Otherwise, it wouldn't count. That's fine.
His bear speaks cat.
And now it is Barry's turn.
Varys is going to let's see.
Damn, he doesn't have a fucking ranged weapon.
Don't believe so. No, he doesn't.
We got to get him a ranged weapon.
There's 30 feet. And he's gonna make a persuasion check. You do pretty well to drop your weapons at this point, or else someone in this group's probably gonna kill you. And let's see where his
+7.
17.
Oh yeah, you guys hit purple. You guys hit purple for 8, which doesn't sound too bad, but you guys, that's not. Yeah. Oh, did you roll something down?
17.
Yeah, he was persuading him to drop his weapons. He said it very nicely too.
Yeah.
I think we tried to fucking bear roar too. That shit would be scary. So Purple throws his weapon down and like kind of like puts his hands up, shaking, and starts peeing and says, "Just don't let it eat me."
He said what?
We won't.
Don't let it eat me.
Oh,
We won't.
nice.
Put your hands behind your back.
Bear, like growl, like that shit is like that's pretty fucking scary. Man.
You are being arrested by order of Captain Islan.
Please, yes, take me anywhere.
And he's gonna tie and bound his hands.
Just
and,
don't tell anybody else that you took me. They'll kill my family.
Who will kill your family?
No, if they find out that I don't care what you do with me, but if who I serve finds out that you have me, they'll kill my family too.
And who is that?
I don't want to tell you here.
They were hired by Captain Riggs. It's got to be them.
Well, you don't know if it's the same guys.
Captain who? And he pees himself.
Insight check on that.
Yeah.
Alright, roll some text.
Not good for me.
18.
Varys, not good for Varys. I got a 2 and a 4 on the die. Varys, insight.
+3.
5. And I got a 8.
So, everyone else just sounds like this dude is just this, like, I don't know. Annette, yes, you intuit that he is telling the truth. You also were able to recognize that he mispronounced Riggs. He said Riggsies or something. Like, he didn't even hear the name correct, and, like, it seems to you that he's telling the truth.
She waves Hunter down, and she says, "You didn't want to be eaten. We could just let him eat you. I'm not in a very good mood right now, and you all pissed me off even harder. I really, really recommend you tell us." I mean, I can roll persuasion or intimidation, whatever you think. But yeah, I'm invoking the bear.
Oh, god damn it.
I can tell you I'm very concerned. I believe my friend is not the most stable she's ever been today. So you might want to listen.
She starts laughing, and it's disturbing sounding.
This guy looks up at you, Annette. He looks up at you, Annette, and then he looks really confused. And then he says, "What happened? We thought you were the elf. I don't know entirely. I wasn't one of the people. They just came in my village and took us, well, some of us, to come and help kill the elf. We thought that the woman was the elf because, well, elves are elves, and that's who we saw, I guess."
Varys pulls out a hat, tucks his ears into it.
She's gonna say.
He'll made a sleight of hand check. She has to.
She's gonna say. Tux Tux, could you earmuff our friend here? Like, just put your hands over his ears. And
He's gonna hold his head.
she's gonna say,
A little bit of pressure, but nothing that would do damage.
she's gonna pull Hunter to the side and be like, "Hey, you think he may be talking about you, my friend? Are you gonna stay as a bear? I mean, you only get to stay for what, like a minute?"
Remember, Varys is a full elf too.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so let's say, do I transform back already?
you get, how long does wild shape fucking last?
An hour.
Last for an hour.
Yeah.
You can
transform
choose to
You can
come
transform
back.
in a time, or you can stay as a bear. You only have one more use of it today.
But you can't talk to me while you
As
are.
I think it comes back on a short rest.
It
but-
does.
Okay.
Okay. I'll transform back.
Okay. I mean, you want to talk to this guy? Because I think he's talking about you. Or do you want to, like, hide away from him?
No, I want to hear what he has to say. But, Tux, keep asking him keep asking him questions. I don't want to give away, in other words, that I'm the elf.
Right.
The smell of pee is getting stronger.
She says you can say, she says, Tux, you can let him go. You were sent to the woods to kill an elf.
Well,
But we should not let him go.
I don't know too much. I'm from the villages outside of town, and I was out getting mushrooms in the forest, and I had my bow and then I saw a deer and I knocked it down pretty quick, and then these guys who were coming through saw me, and I mean they pretty much just said, "You're coming with us." I don't really know what happened, and then they beat the shit out of me a few times, and then they said, "You're gonna fight with us or we're gonna kill you." And then they said they knew where I was from. He starts breaking down crying a little bit, and they'd go back and kill my family if I didn't help them. And I mean, what do I I don't know what's going on. And but I heard at the campfire the first few nights when they had me tied up that we were here to kill an elf. I don't know too much. Something about payback. We're gonna get that soft, pointy-eared son of a bitch and stuff. And then he starts sniffling and crying a little bit. I don't even know where I'm at really. I don't even know if I know how to get home. We walked for so long, and then they started attacking you, and then we heard that there was going to be a battle or a fight or something, and then some of their guys went off, and we just hung around, and then we heard that you might be here, and I'm sorry that I mean, I don't know what to do now.
You're sorry that you almost killed a friend for no reason?
Well, sure. I mean, I guess not too sorry, because if I didn't come, then my family was going to be killed. I didn't have too much of a choice. The same amount of choice that you guys are giving me now. And then he starts sobbing again.
Well, unfortunately, you have attempted an attack on the city, and you must be taken to the captain.
That's fine. Just get these clothes off of me, and just make it so that no one, and I don't know, make it seem like I was killed too. You killed all. I mean, you didn't kill all of them. There was 4 that went somewhere else in case you went there first, but we thought that you were going to be here, so most of them came here. But 4 of the older ones were somewhere else. I don't know where they went, but if they see me walking around like this, then they'll know. And then they'll think I talked because I fucking did, because they know.
You won't be walking around. We're taking you to a guard station. You will be incarcerated by the captain's guard.
I'm fine with the captain. The captain, I've heard, is a fair person. I just don't want. Just take this red sash and take this uniform off of me before anyone else sees. And he starts like tearing at the sash and starts like taking that.
His hands are bound. I tied his hands up.
Oh well, then he doesn't do that. But he starts he just starts looking at the stuff and he's just like.
Anybody got a spare cloak?
Explain this story to the captain. I mean, I'll make an insight check on his story.
Sure.
But he can explain that to the captain. I got a 9.
He sounds pretty cool, yeah.
Varys got a 22.
I imagine Varys would, and Varys can tell that this kid is a scared, shitless kid who has no business being where this kid is. You guys might not have heard it, but Hunter asked if anyone had a spare cloak.
No. I mean...
Did anybody see a tablecloth in that bar?
I don't know. Was there a tablecloth in there, Austin? Or
Yeah,
Over this
sure.
kid.
there was rugs on the floor or some shit. We could throw a rug on him.
Yeah, you guys go in there and you get one of the tablecloths and put it over him.
All right.
And I say since Varys's meeting with the with Captain Riggs is on a timetable, we maybe send him while we find the nearest guard station or set of guards to take this man into custody.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
It's supposed to start snowing shit around 11.
Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Something's supposed to start around 11. Probably John's circle.
The snow.
Yeah, we got ice all over our highways right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm not looking forward to the drive in tomorrow, but I'll make it.
Tomorrow, it might be a little rainy and cold, and it might be around freezing. So there's talk about the city closing tomorrow.
Sorry, guys. It was snow shit.
Yep.
Yeah, we figured. That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we can. Let's do that. Let's send Varys on his way. Let him go do what he was gonna do. Since these guys only held us up about 30 seconds.
We'll find some guards and then start heading to the docks.
All right. So
As much as I don't like mercenaries being let free, I don't have a problem with it this time.
No, he will certainly go to jail.
This kid looks like he's been tortured. So
Well, and he also laid his weapons down. I don't know that anyone else did. Did that guy lay his weapon down last time? It took him a long, long time.
he was on the verge of dying.
but no, this is the first one to actually drop the weapons. He's also, like, there were some other ones that were young in there. Like, you guys looked through the bodies. You could, like, actually, let's just do a quick retcon perception check. We kind of rushed through some of that because of the time. But I imagine that you guys would have just run through stuff.
24.
Yeah.
Only a 14.
Varys got 6, and Tux got a 7.
All right, so Boz, you were looking around. Well, the rest of you, I mean, there was definitely two different types of characters. There were some that looked like fighters and some who wore the clothes comfortably. And then there were some who looked like they were wearing the clothes of either somebody else or it just didn't fit them very well.
Yeah.
Some of them died very quickly, just getting hit once, and some of them, just were able to stand and fight. So, thinking back on what this guy just told you, some of that stuff starts clicking into place. And that's
They're like the Foot Clan at this point. Like, there were some good dudes in the Foot Clan, but there was also a lot of shit dudes in the Foot Clan.
Yeah.
Like you had Kino as an insider, but you also had Sam Rockwell as like cigarette guy. Like that.
Yeah, but that was the best guy in almost all the movies.
We also got Finn the Stormtrooper.
Right. Wait, he was in the Foot Clan?
Stormtrooper.
Oh, I thought you were telling me John Boyega was in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies for a second. I was very confused.
He is almost a minimal outlier. Like, there wouldn't be a ton of those. Kind of like the amount of clones that broke away from their program.
Yeah, but in what was it, Rise of Skywalker? There was a group of them that had broke away from the Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a mixed bag with this
most of that movie because it wasn't any good.
with this clan.
We're getting stuck on analogies.
So yeah, let's hand this dude over to a guard. We'll show them our credentials and tell them to take him into custody, and we can give him the skinny on what he told us. I guess, unless you guys don't want to.
I would say he needs to be taken to the captain for questioning. There was a group that attacked us in the yawning portal. We tell him that much because that's what it is. If the captain has more questions for us later, we'll answer them.
Based off of what I'm hearing, you guys, what you would want to do, you guys would walk out here and not really see anything. But then as soon as you walk up here to this area, this is near the captain's house.
Mm-hmm.
So like a block away. So like a 2 minute, if that walk.
Yeah.
You guys run through a guard, and then basically the guard would, you guys would go up to him, Tux. You say the things that you just said to the guard, and show. I think Tux said that he had the letter.
Yep, I have the credentials.
The guard says, "Oh, okay." He takes out like a small official-looking little form, and is very efficient. Writes down the number on your writ, and then writes that takes some other quick notes, and he says, "Right, sir, I'll get him taken care of," and takes this kid into custody and starts walking.
On to our investigation.
Just a quick meta question for the group. Do you guys? I know we are on a timetable, so no is a perfectly acceptable answer. Do you guys want to take a short rest?
I do.
But we shouldn't.
Do you think your character?
Yeah. I don't think they would, but
Well, no. Here's the thing.
No, because we're pretty beat up. Like, I'm hurt. Annette's pretty hurt.
I'm bloodied.
Do we also need to be on call for Varys?
I would ask that guard before we send him away. Are there any stations set up in the city that have clerics and healing available?
Oh, yes, sure. You don't know? Yeah. I think they have a station set up at the Honorable Knight down there. That's where they were sending everyone to. I don't know if they're still there. That's where they were during the fighting, but that seems to have calmed down now, except I guess for what you guys both went through.
Well,
but if you're gonna look for somewhere, that's where I go. So, you guys want to just head down to that Honorable Knight area?
Yeah, we can stop in there, see what's up.
So here's what I'm saying. We call it a short rest, but that could also be, wrapping and bandaging my bleeding wounds.
Right.
You can flavor it and say it takes a different amount of time in this situation if you want to. That's
right.
You guys go to the Honorable Knight and walk in, and you see one guy sitting there who's wearing some healing robes.
Okay. Annette will walk up to him and say, "Sir, we are under charge of Captain Islandi, and we have some work to do at the docks, but as you can see, Hunter, you didn't take any hits, right?"
No.
Okay. As you can see, my large friend and I are a bit worse for wear. We were wondering if you could provide any assistance for us.
What? The captain?
Yes.
What? Why, sure. I'll help out friends of the captain. I don't have too much left, but I'll do what I can. And
What's he got?
what's that? The thing that varies, not varies. Yeah, varies used.
He did cure wounds, so it's 1d8. His is 1d8 plus 5 because his fucking stats are really good for second level.
Well, this guy wouldn't be second level.
Sure.
This guy would be epic level.
Oh.
Well,
I mean,
he would have much higher spells than that.
I'm only down 12 hit points.
If one of us was dead, he'd be able to bring us back to life.
Yeah, you got to be 5th level to do that.
This guy is a Dumbledore looking motherfucker. Yeah. He holds his hands up and says like a prayer, and you guys are healed.
Okay.
He's probably got a spell somewhere that gives us a short rest.
I don't think that's not a spell, but that would be a rad spell.
They got some that quicken them.
Oh,
There
cool.
are some out there, like catnap. You
I
take
wish
like
I could
15
do more
minutes.
for you, but I'm a little worn out from all the
Check out catnap real quick.
other youngsters. But you're welcome to sit down and see to your wounds and sharpen your swords or anything else you need to, and we'll have a net back here. Get you some food.
A net. This is a net.
Yes, I am Annette.
Annette, a barmaid walks out. Your name's Annette too? Well, isn't that just fun? Here's some food for you guys. Here's some wine and here's some water. Go ahead and rest up. If there's anything you need, give me a holler. She's a petite young blonde, wearing just a white apron and a tan dress that goes just past her knees. And she smiles at all of you guys real warmly and then turns around.
Cool. Alrighty. No, I think we are good. We appreciate your assistance, and we shall be on our way. And yes, John, catnap, it turns a short rest into 10 minutes. But you can't be affected by that spell again unless you finish a long rest.
Yes. But I'm saying that's something he could cast on us. And we could take if that is a cleric spell.
Nope, not a cleric spell, interestingly enough.
Bard spell, I believe.
Bard,
Yep.
wizard, artificer, and somebody else.
Okay.
But yeah, sorcerer. Okay. Thank you. We shall be on our way. Have a nice day, and let's head out.
Do you want to take the time of a little bit extra time or no?
I mean, that's up to you. I'm good. I don't have any resources. You two are the only ones that can really benefit from doing the full hour.
I
So
mean, you get another wild shape back. I'd get all my shit back.
it's up to
How
y'all.
long do we have to wait here, Austin? Like an hour or?
Oh, for your full rest? Or
Oh.
to get your short rest?
They get shit
Yeah.
back on a short rest, so that's why they're asking about a short rest.
Yeah, you guys, about an hour sounds fine. To
Okay.
get your shit and to look through, see what got, torn, and just to take
If
care of
you
your
guys,
stuff.
if you guys want to do that, we can.
I feel like it would be smarter to go in there more healed up because we know the area could still be hot in places.
Right. Plus, Boz could get one of them wild shapes back in case we need recon and a combat thing. So
Yep.
Or a
Better go
couple
back and forth.
combats depending on what we run into.
we should probably leave if we're gonna take this short rest, and this dude just be like, "Well, why didn't you just fucking do that?"
As you're talking
No, he said to rest here.
No, that's
as you
true.
guys talking stuff, you guys, he just seems to like be in its own little world, looking at some trinket in his hands, and you guys see Annette walk up to him a few times, and like he kind of has to look at her like, "Huh, what?" And he's saying "what" a lot, so he might not be able to even hear you or remember that you're there.
All right. Yeah. So we'll chill there. You guys get your shit back, and
Yep.
and then we'll move on. I mean, unless you guys got shit you want to talk about during the short rest.
No.
I think we've pretty much got everything fucking ironed out. There's no new information, really. I mean, except for that guy, but...
Yep. And we can always deal with him
Oh,
later if he's out.
shit. I did not know that Boz could cast Find Familiar.
Can he?
Yeah. As
It must
an...
have been added in later material
In-
because I looked up.
In Tasha's, it's he has to use a wild shape, but so Boz, if you go to your features and traits tab, and you scroll down and you see the thing that says Wild Companion,
Yep.
Oh, we can cast it without getting it as a spell.
right? So you spend a wild shape, which you get 2 per short rest, and you can get like a fucking it's called a familiar, but like it can take the shape of like a rat or a bug or whatever, and like you can see. I think you can see and hear through it.
Yep, and you can also use it in combat where it can use the help action and give you or whoever attacks that creature next in the combat. It'll give them advantage, which can be huge and helpful in combat.
Yeah.
Familiars can be very useful.
Yep. No, if they
need to how I think we need to handle the cat.
if they get hit, they're pretty much dead.
Yes.
Because most of the things you can turn it into have shit hit points, and it'd be wasted. Like that may seem like it's wasted, but like if it's within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. You could see what it sees and hears. I mean, it's just something cool to keep in your back pocket.
Now, is that on the druid spell list as well?
That I don't know.
Because if it is, you could
I do have
prepare it at any time and use it as a ritual as well. It'd be a useful tool for him to have. For sure.
Right. Spells list.
Is that something you'd be interested in, Bob?
What?
Having the ability to have a familiar more often.
Yeah, if it as long as it'll help.
And
okay.
the cool thing is that it doesn't, like, since you're a druid, it's a thing you can take the time to cast, and it doesn't cost you a spell slot. Kind of like, I think you have another spell that does that. Detect magic and speak with animals.
Yeah,
I think that ritual also particular takes like an hour, but I could be wrong.
Druid spells it's first level, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, spell level, first level. Trying to find it. Familiar. They should be able to.
They aren't in the PHP.
Well, then there you go. Yeah. No, they can't.
They retconned a lot of that stuff in Tasha's and what.
No, it's not. So, okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Well,
yes, we can only use it as a wild shape charge, which can be useful at times, but I mean at low levels like this, you can use it to summon an insect. We could have done that to get into the prison rather than the route we went.
sure.
So that gives us another option for later on.
Yeah. What classes? Yeah. So yeah. I mean, that's shit. It might just fucking be wizards, dude.
So
I think it is wizards.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and it's 8:53.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna call it here. You guys are at the Honorable Knight, and you all level.
What?
We leveled up.
It's 9. We played till 10.
I mean, it does.
7, 8, 9.
No, well, I mean we have been playing till 10, but if you need to dip,
I don't need to go.
okay. I mean, if you want to keep going,
Yeah, we started at 7, so it's 8, 9. We've only been playing 2 hours.
right? We used to play 8 to 11.
Oh, that's what I'm getting fucked up about. My brain is just mush today. We had all the doctor's appointments.
Yeah,
It's all good.
baby fog, dude. It's okay.
All right, so
How do you level up?
I don't know how long it takes you guys to level up, but you guys leveled up after that fight.
Okay.
Take that.
So
We'll help you here in a second,
we're already
guys.
looking at
Thanks.
Oh God, John.
You guys.
Yes, I know, Adam. I know. I'm excited.
I'm
You guys are
boned.
leveled up, so go ahead and try and do 6 minutes of leveling up and then
It won't take me that long, Austin. Give me a D8.
Guys, once you click that anvil, there's a little drop down that says level next to it, and you're gonna put that on 3. And then
that's pretty good.
when Austin has a second, you're gonna roll a dice with him.
1D8.
Scroll down.
Oh,
and see
yeah, baby.
recommendations. That's something you have to choose So go ahead and pick anything that you might. I don't know if you have
Hang
any.
on.
You have to choose third level. Room night, here I come.
So Austin, what I get is besides 8 hit points, I'm a swashbuckler now. During my turn, if I make an attack against a creature, I don't have to hit. I just need to make the attack. That creature can't make opportunity attacks against me for the rest of my turn. Also,
Wait, is it a feat?
no, it's part of the swashbuckler archetype. It's a class feature.
So anyone who you've attacked at all, you can go past
In that turn.
Okay, just in the turn.
Yeah, so like if I had went up like if I swing at a guy, even if I miss and I still have movement left, I can walk away from him and he can't hit me.
Take three steps towards someone, attack him, and then take 3 steps back. And
Right.
You're good. 3
Exactly.
steps back.
Also, I get my charisma bonus added to my initiative modifier, which I think puts me at a plus 12 for initiative. And
Which is fucking insane.
right.
You don't realize that.
No, I get it. You gain. I also don't need to be like my sneak attack is way better. I get an extra die, and when I make I can use sneak attack if you are within 5 feet of a creature. No other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and I don't have disadvantage. But don't worry, I'll stay honest about that. You don't have to worry about that. So basically, I'm gonna be sneak attacking a lot more often.
I dig it.
Austin, can you give roll a d8 for Boz, and Boz go ahead and roll a d8.
Oh, I got
Nice.
You,
He got an 8, so you don't even have to roll. Give one more, Austin, for Scotty. Are you doing Scotty, or you want me to?
No, we're not going to level Scotty up. He'll level up when he gets back.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, just do that.
We're not
what do
doing
you
that.
got when we start next time?
Yeah,
He's got an archetype to pick and all that stuff. I'll
Yeah.
make sure he knows he's got to pick that for next session.
right.
Next time I see him.
Okay.
What do I gotta do?
Okay. So, did you click that anvil, Boz?
Yeah, I already leveled up to 3.
Okay. Go to the blue button that says Manage HP,
Austin, give me a d10.
and whatever that number you have typed in there, retype it, but with 8 more.
The
I
rolled HP?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Doesn't matter what else you got. But
Okay.
thank you for the d8. Appreciate it.
What do you get? So you don't get anything new, but Boz, you probably can pick another spell or two. So, you can click that thing up at the top that looks like a piece of paper by the words "What's next."
He won't have any more proficiency spells that he'll have proficiency in. He will have second level spells though.
Can he not? He can prepare 2 more spells though.
Oh yeah, one more per because his level went up.
This says he can prepare 2 more, so maybe he was short one to begin with.
He didn't add one at second level.
Maybe. So you got a lot to pick from, Boz. If you go back to your character sheet and go
You
to
can do second level spells.
spells, and then click Manage Spells, you have 4 first level spell slots and 2 second level spell slots now. So you just doubled your spells that you can cast in a day. So now we got to pick 2 more for you to use. You're good.
Oh, I have advantage on insight checks. This is awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. And sleight of hand and deception, which I have a 0 on in deception, so that'll be useful at times.
Okay, so I get 2 more of these
My plus
that
2
are known spells, right?
Prepared spells, yeah. You got that sidebar out?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So where it says, just click that. Known spells. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So now pay attention at the end of the text. It tells you the level of the spell. You see how a lot of them say first and some of them say second.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could pick an additional 2 first level spells. That's totally within the rules. Obviously, second level are a little more powerful. Obviously, if you'd like suggestions, we can hit you with them.
Sure.
What are you looking for? Are you looking for damagey, or are you looking for control-y? Like crowd control type shit? Maybe more druidy type shit?
Damage and or healing.
Okay. Damage, one of my favorites is heat metal.
Okay.
That's a great one.
If somebody's got metal on them, you cast it, and as long as you can maintain concentration, so like the first round, you do 2d8 fire damage, and as long as you can maintain concentration, which basically means not getting hit or passing a save when you do get hit, you continue to deal that damage in subsequent rounds for free.
For healing, your best bet's probably going to be to just do Healing Word. There is the Healing Spirit spell, which you can use as a bonus action, and it can be moved around the field. It's kind of cool, but it can be hard.
Cumbersome.
It can be hard to move around. It can take some extra time, and it doesn't heal a ton. Spirit heals a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. And how much does it heal?
Like 1d6 or some shit.
1d6 hit points. Yeah, with no pluses. So it's okay because there's no action required to use it.
Okay.
Like, it's not a bad spell, but I think if you want to boost to be more of a healer, pairing Cure Wounds with your Healing Word you'll be able to do a stronger heal when you can touch somebody and still have that lower burst heal with Healing Word from distance.
Right.
Or you could take 2. You could just keep Healing Word because it's one of the better healing spells in the game, and go with 2 maybe more damagey, or maybe a control and a damagey spell.
Right.
Flaming Sphere is another good one. Did you mention that one?
Flaming Sphere is it's interesting. You basically make this giant orb of fire that you can roll around the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It does. I'm trying to think of what the fuck. I can't see the fucking damage in here somewhere. They make a dex save and you take 2d6. So like, basically it does the same amount of damage as heat metal, but like, let's say the only metal a guy has on him is his sword. He can just drop the sword for free, and then your spell is fucked. This, they can't escape it. But if they have like metal armor on, it takes like 5 minutes to get armor off, so they're not getting it off. Pass Without Trace is very cool.
Pass Without Trace gives everybody in the party a +10 bonus to stealth. So that's good for like if we're a situational type spell.
Right, if we're infiltration.
If I take a second one, that I can only take that one.
You mean a second level spell?
Yes.
No, you could take 2 second level spells. You can cast either of them twice per long rest.
Okay.
So you could cast heat metal. Right, you could cast heat metal twice, or you could cast the other one twice. But yeah. But
I'm gonna take the Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
And the Sphere.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Also, Boz, if you look, it'll show you. You can cast Healing Word at second level, and it adds a D4 of healing to the total.
Yeah.
So
you can upcast some of your spells.
Mm-hmm.
It's an awesome little feature you get.
Okay, so you did said a Healing Word is one of the better ones, right?
It's good
because you can do it at range. It's not a ton of healing, but you can do it at range, and you'll have a decent boost from your modifier.
And it's your bonus action too. So like you could cast that like if like
which one was better, Spirit or Healing Word?
Oh,
Healing Word is one of the best spells in the game.
I'll take that one.
Okay, you already have it, so you can still take Pass Without Trace and your Flaming Sphere.
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
That's what I was saying. You could take Cure Wounds to boost your healing capacity, but you don't necessarily need to.
Gotcha.
Also, Boz, here's another thing that we maybe didn't tell you because we probably didn't want to inundate you with fucking info. Every time we long rest, you can swap out any of your fucking spells for new ones, except cantrips.
Yes.
Druids are one of the classes that can do that.
Your first and your second level spells can all be completely wiped, and you can pick all new ones. Like, if you're like, we're going to be doing a lot of fighting, I want Healing Spirit, Healing Word, Cure Wounds. I want to be decked out with healing spells and a shape shift when we got to fight.
Right.
Like, you can strategize for whatever we're heading into if we're getting a long rest before that.
Yeah. So.
And if you have questions, ask us.
Yep.
I'll always help you pick spells if you're not sure, because you don't have a clue what half of these can do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, me and John, because we take smoke breaks together a lot, we could probably compile a list of like 10 to 15 that are just fucking good. And just like maybe after the name of it, put like it's a short description of its functionality or the situation it's good in. Like Pass Without Trace, we'd be like stealth / infiltration, kind of something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Especially when the whole group's got to get in somewhere because I'm really loud.
Yeah.
That'll give me a +10, even though I have disadvantage. Now I have a +10 to the roll, so that's huge.
Yeah, I like that stealth use.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Pass Without Trace. I think, especially for our party, that's going to be huge.
I definitely need it because that would give me only a +18 to stealth. Okay. Everybody satisfied?
I'm good.
Yep, me too.
Would you like to know the new stuff I have going on?
Oh, yeah. Why don't you go ahead and tell us that? Because it's some rad shit. And complicated.
Well, it is. I'm a Rune Knight, so
A
as
what?
we kind of, I guess, as we
Rune Knight.
Rune, as in like ancient runes.
Yeah.
So it's basically giant magic. So he has these runes that have been carved into his body. They start to glow, and he doesn't really know what's going on yet. But one of them is the Cloud Rune. This emanates deceptive magic from the Cloud Giants that gives me advantage on sleight of hand checks and deception checks. I then also gain a feature that I can use in addition. When me or a creature I can see within 30 feet of me is hit by an attack roll, I can use my reaction to invoke the Cloud Rune, and the attack will strike a different creature I choose within 30 feet of me. That can be an ally, that can be another enemy. I choose who I want to redirect that attack to. If it's a melee attack, I can direct it to a frickin' dragon in the sky.
Can you rephrase that in normal person speak for me?
I can redirect attacks with my reaction.
He can basically shift damage wherever he wants as long as it's within 30 feet of him.
Yes.
So in the last fight, if he had this, the guy that took me down, he could send that attack to one of that guy's buddies.
Yes. Now I get that once per short rest at this point. So it's only once every time we take a short rest. And then I also have the Stone Rune, which is going to give me advantage on insight checks, which is huge. And I also have Dark Vision out to 120 feet.
Jesus Christ.
In addition, when a creature I see ends its turn within 40 or 30 feet of me, I can use a reaction to cause it to make a Wisdom saving throw and charm it for up to 1 minute. And when it's charmed this way, its speed is reduced to 0 and it's incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor. And it repeats the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
So I got a quick question for you.
I'm not okay. Yeah, go ahead. I got more stuff, but yeah.
Oh, well, we can wait until you're finished.
Okay. The other thing I get at 3rd level is Giant Smite, where it's going to be a number of times equal to my proficiency bonus. I can grow larger, and I become the size category large. I have advantage on strength checks, and I add a d6 damage to each hit. And that will increase as I get at higher levels. And that lasts for 1 minute. I turn large, and I can do that right now twice per day. So that's everything I've gained. And also now I speak giant.
So your character, you probably haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist cartoon, anime, anything?
No.
So in that, and I think my vision is incorrect in this sense, but from in that show, they use alchemy. They use these magics that can transform one type of chemical-based something to another thing, like lead to gold, water to diamond, wood to stone. Right? They transmute.
Transmuters. Got it.
So, but they can also do some things with the spirit and soul. However, in the show, at least, it's very difficult to do, and you can fuck it up very easily. One of the things that happens is that the person, the alchemist that were in the show, his younger brother dies, or he's killed, and he's dying. While he's dying, what he does is he transmutes using the alchemy and magics and stuff his little brother's soul into a suit of armor, right, that happened to be in their house. In that sense, it's magical, and he can still take damage. He still gets hurt. He doesn't necessarily get tired the same way, but
that's similar to what Tux is as a Warforged. Yes.
So that's because it's not really a machine.
But he doesn't. I don't necessarily know if he has someone's spirit that's already lived.
That's what I mean.
I think of him more as like a magical essence that was programmed to do a job that was put into him and given sentience.
So are we more thinking like Data, who's sentient and is a machine, but also maybe like how Data wants to be more, knows he's not human, but is still sentient? Is that kind of more what you're?
Yeah, he's more like he wants to. He does. He doesn't necessarily care about fitting in, but he wants to be part of human society.
Like Johnny Five.
Yeah, he doesn't necessarily care if he fits in, but he wants to be treated just like everyone else.
Okay. So you're not like a human or an elf soul. You're not like a...
No. I think he's a pure magical essence that was programmed for this specific task created by the gnomes and put into this body.
As far as you know, you probably don't remember what your purpose was originally the hundreds of years ago when you were...
He doesn't remember that now. He knows his base programming. Doesn't actually have the memories of doing his job.
I kind of like to think that you don't have the admin password, so you can't access some of those things.
Next time he rests, he is going to remember a good chunk of stuff. I just don't want to bog us down with that right now.
All right.
But next long rest, he's going to remember a bunch of stuff because this power has activated.
Dig it. So, we're at the honorable night. You guys just got healed up. You guys take a quick cat nap type thing. You guys feel pretty good. I like to think that the more experiences you have, the smarter you get. So that's right. Anyways, what's your intention? Where are you guys going now? Like on the map? How do you like?
Down to the docks.
Yep. We have some investigatory work to do.
Yeah, point out where you want to, like, specifics.
Right in the center, right, guys? That sound good?
Well...
Yeah, usually when you dock, you go for the center.
Yeah, you can just tell me what your intent. You guys know the map.
We'll take this road and we'll go down straight this way into the dock area. Well, I guess that's where Varys is. If we knew he was going there, then we would probably go up here.
Yeah. So your
Or down
your
here,
mission
so
is
you
to go
guys-
investigate the
What do you
dock.
guys think?
I was thinking we should start at one end and work our way down, but
Especially since he's in the middle.
I don't care which end it is.
I'll say start from the north, head south.
Yeah, I mean that would be closer. So
Yep.
Sounds good.
yeah,
Let's
so
head that way.
we'll go up yonder.
We'll start at Fish Street, and head down.
Annette, do you know why these things are glowing on my chest?
You think even after all these years, you think I even begin to understand your crazy ass?
They seem to be
I thought it meant that you're happy.
giant runes. I feel like I have a memory of the giant language now. I don't know why.
I do not speak giant, so perhaps.
I wish I could speak.
And in giant, he says, "Oh yes, I can tell that."
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, that was giant.
Oh,
You'd like me to teach you? I said, well, I can tell that.
well, we do have more important things at hand, but maybe later.
Well, we're walking. Like, he's not stopping you. Well,
We're walking here.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm fucking dying here.
Thanks for rallying them up.
Yeah. Like we need help. It's not that big.
Right.
We're gonna just do it. But yes,
Brent there is doing most of the rowling.
right. So yeah, we'll start up here.
So you guys get to here, and you see a roadblock. You see it's a two-way kind of like spike thing on either side, and there's town guards on both of them.
I would go show them our writ, and
Yeah.
we need to pass. I'm here on order of the captain to investigate the area.
They see your thing, and they let you guys through.
Cool.
So you guys
We're gonna start looking
Walking
for
down
anything
here.
suspicious, any signs of the attack that we can.
once you guys get
investigate.
to here, you see another one. Anticipating it, you kind of have yours out, and you say, "We're on business." You say the same thing,
Yeah.
and they let you through. Just as you guys keep walking, you see another one. Same thing as before. This time, it's right here, and you guys can see them. Like, there's multiple. Like as you guys are walking, you guys see there are multiple places that have these whatever.
Yeah.
We run into a lot of roadblocks. It's
Yeah.
very well guarded at this point.
Yeah.
But when you get on this side, when you start getting into the damage, you guys see there's very few people and almost no guards anywhere. So you guys are there. What do you guys want to do? What are you guys planning on? How you doing this?
What exactly are we supposed to be looking for? Like, we asked them what we're looking for, and you said it was in the papers. What exactly
Yeah,
checking out?
we would. So, maybe they ask you, or maybe Hunter, who's playing like he doesn't know, says, "So what are we here to look for, Tux?" And then Tux, you would recall in your memory banks that when you were talking to the captain, it was only after you started giving them information that they clearly didn't have before, of the like House Teleri from Gildor, from the right.
Yep.
That's when they were kind of like, huh? And
No, I never.
you started getting there, but then you also
I always withheld that information on House
yes, you
Teleri. I
did.
never-
Yep, and then
Okay.
you also the wolfhounds, right? But I think did you tell them all about the wolfhounds too?
I withheld the information on House, or no, yeah, I told them about House Talaria, and I withheld the information on all the bandits.
Right. So you knew, like you were able to see some of the flags and stuff, and you kind of were remembering some of those things. And essentially, it was go down to the docks and see if there's anything else that you can find or remember of anything else, because you are the repository of some of this weird ancient antiquity history stuff of other places too. So it was kind of like go down and see if there's anything that you remember or find or seems out of the ordinary, or you get any more sense. So however you want to do that.
Okay. So, I mean, we would just be looking for anything out of the ordinary as we head down through the docks.
So everyone give me some perception checks.
Okie
Unless
dokie.
anybody else has anything special they're trying to do.
No.
I think a 7.
I got a 12. Ooh, Boz went cold.
16.
You got a 16, John?
Yep.
So we're gonna say that Boz is not used to this sea air and the salt, and he doesn't like it. He likes the forest better, so he's a little preoccupied, or maybe being an elf, elves are supposed to like the sea, right? Maybe he's distracted.
At the beauty.
Yeah. John, you can see talks about 16.
Huh?
Yep.
All right. With the 16. So in general, what you guys see is this place looks like it was just raided by fucking like either soldiers or like this doesn't seem like it was a normal bandit like raid on stuff, because as you guys are looking around you notice that there's actually very little that was taken. Some goods were left to burn that probably would have not been, like barrels of wine, different types of food, clothes, trinkets, tools, things that take time to make that would have inherent value to anyone. Some things of some value. You see some like a watch that, watches are very rare. Maybe not very rare, but very expensive, because that's how you tell time out on the seas and helps you longitude and latitude and stuff. So like you guys see some stuff that's like broken. That's like, if someone was raiding this shit, it doesn't really look like a raid. And some things that were like destroyed seem like it was for destruction's sake.
Like things haven't been stolen. They're burning silos full of grain, basically.
Yeah, and there's some buildings that had structural integrity of the buildings around it, like was set fire there, and you can tell the collapse inward was like wanton destruction. But
they're just trying to tear up the city. It's more of a malicious attack than thievery.
You guys don't see anyone wearing any red sashes anywhere, right? You can
Do we
tell
see anyone that looks like they could be from the Talari family? Anyone that doesn't look like a guard, basically.
So you see some people wearing that were cut down. You see with the 16. You see.
You want me to make a further investigation check?
Yeah, give me yes. I like that.
Do you want us all to do that or no?
No, yeah, you guys are all talking and looking around.
Okay.
And like
22 investigation.
Nice.
I got 18.
11.
I can only get one higher than that. I will say that.
Yeah.
So, you guys are looking around, and something interesting pops up. Is that you see a lot of town people wearing regular clothes. You see town guards wearing the cloaks. You can, after investigating, you notice that it looks like that some bodies were dragged off or dragged away.
Into town or towards the docks?
Towards the docks.
Okay.
John, with your with that awesome investigation check, you find a small piece of cloth that looks like it would be a part of a green cloak. And the green color matches the House Talari's flag. It's a very dark hunter green. It's whatever shade is darker than hunter green. Kind of looks black, but you'd recognize the color because you were looking for things, because you specifically asked anything of House Talari. So you're looking for it, and you found what looks like a green cloak, and it snagged on a piece of broken wood, right? And it looked like it got torn off, and you can see some blood around the area.
So, are we seeing many people that the casualties I'm seeing on the ground? Are they all most likely residents?
Yeah, residents or town guards who got their.
So I'm not seeing any enemies.
That's what. Yes, that is correct.
I'm going to ask the any nearby guards if they know anything. If they were in near the combat, did they see any enemies' bodies taken away or off the battlefield? Do they know anything about that?
You would know. You'd have to walk to a checkpoint to talk to a guard.
Okay, then he would just keep going if it's going to be a while till I see one.
Hey, Austin, quick point of order. You said that we saw, like, regular-ass townspeople down here?
Yeah, there were
that are dead.
Oh, that are dead. Okay, I missed that part. I was like, why the fuck are these regular-ass people allowed down here, and we gotta show all our fucking credentials?
Once you went past
these are the ones that was killed in battle.
You haven't seen anyone pass the blockades, and you only saw guards people that were specifically around the gate.
Okay. Okay, sorry. That's on me.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, this is total. I'm not gonna do this, but like, I kind of wish Varys was here because like I feel like he would totally be like trying to pick up some of these like watches and shit just to scrap them, like for cash.
I don't think that's our thing.
It's not my thing, for sure.
It's not the thing.
Oh, good.
Tux wants to find you lucrative jobs to lure you away from fishmongering. He
Well,
doesn't want to peddle fucking watches.
well, I mean, fuck, dude. If watches are
fishmongering of fucking pickpocketing.
fucking.
You walk around and you just happen to see a bunch of iPhones on the ground, or iPads, or like you might be like, "Wow, it doesn't take too much. I'll just pick up this."
Right,
iPhone.
you could just take it to a fucking Walmart and dump it in that machine for a quick $20.
True.
Right. So you guys are walking around, and I'm gonna say, because you guys, what your intention is that you were walking essentially from here down this way, correct?
Correct.
Why is it stuck on freaking pink? No matter what I do.
You gotta go down to your name tag at the bottom, click where it's pink, and change it there.
Thank you, because I was like, you guys, pink is just hard to see.
Yeah. Whatever. You hate pink and its ancient connotations.
Dude, I'm telling you, if I have a little girl, I'm gonna be wearing so much pink. It's gonna be like
They're gonna think she has breast cancer. Like, what the fuck?
Salmon,
it's gonna be like, Austin, she's a girl. You don't have to dress like a girl. I'm gonna have pink ties and pink, like, anyways.
Why wouldn't you wear that if you had a son? His masculinity. You sexist, toxically masculine piece of garbage.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I believe that women are better. So, when you guys get to here,
if you just want to use one token, like, because I know they don't arrange well, that's fine.
Well, if you hold down Alt, you can put someone exactly wherever you want.
Good to know.
So Alt is so that you can pretty much ignore the snap.
Right.
Which I use. So when you guys get to here, this area right here definitely seems like this is the hardest hit.
Okay.
Of what we've seen so far. From here, you guys can easily see. Like, you guys can see out to here. You guys can see these docks over here. You guys can see this island over here. You guys can clearly see all this stuff, right? And you guys are out on the docks, and this dock is also fucked up. You can only go halfway. But when you give me another everyone give me some more perception checks out in this really hard to hit area.
Oh, fuck yeah. 22 again.
15.
7 again. Damn.
John coming in hot with his robot eyes.
For
I
real.
am
That's
so
that new dark
captivated by
vision
the
out to
sea.
120 feet, even though it's light outside.
Right. Hunter sees this like sprawling waterscape and it's just fucking beaten off. Like
I might as well be.
Right.
Dolphins.
Here's the seagulls and just drives them.
Do you think that elf scrotums have like little points on them like they're
Adam, you're about to get muted.
Yeah, I did it.
Not to get fucking muted. All right, so
Guess you won't be in my slash fic that I write.
I don't know. That's I just don't want to get out. I don't want to get cut out. You aren't sure, even with that perception check, and it's a clear. Let's see how clear is today.
22?
Today is really fucking clear day.
I mean, I'll tell you, I can only get two higher than 22.
This is a great day. You think you may see something in the water, like right here. It's deep. It looks like there might be something that it could be seaweed.
And that's just the spot Hunter was jerking up to.
Now, my knowledge of this bay, I would know it's pretty dangerous to go just hanging out down on the ocean floor down there. They got some pretty deadly things living in this bay, right?
That is unless I can channel up a fish to go.
No, so here's the thing.
Oh,
Here's
yeah, that's true.
So you know that in general, the bay out here, outside of what's actually guarded.
Oh yeah.
These all have gates. Like these have thick chains that have to be pulled back to allow ships to come in.
I'm aware.
This one right here is broken. So there is a broken one.
Okay.
But, yeah, in general, going out there just on your own is not stellar, but you think you see something. It might be a sunken ship that has its flag at the top of the mast, and you would also know that this particular cape right here gets dredged somewhat regularly because they don't want to have shit, because this is a very active port and it's the lifeline of the city. So they keep it pretty well cleared out, and it looks fresh.
I mean, he would have to go down there by himself.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what you see.
Boz, also, I liked your idea, but you only got 100-foot range on that thing.
On the familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but good thinking.
So you see something out
Down
there.
Do you think I should go check it out?
All alone?
Evidence pointing to who we're looking for.
I don't think you going out all alone is a stellar idea. Perhaps if we can commandeer a dinghy, or perhaps something a bit larger. But your decisions, as always, are your own.
There aren't guards. There aren't people to man the ships. We don't know how to do that.
There isn't a small boat.
I
And
feel-
a dinghy would make you too vulnerable.
I feel like I would have some sort of. I mean, I know I'm not a fisher person, but I feel like being in the fish industry, I'd have some kind of idea of how to drive a boat.
Well, it's not like. Well, you need more than two people.
So
to man
Well,
most
I'm thinking something the size of like a
like this.
yeah, but I'm thinking of something like the size of like a ski boat,
you're not gonna
like a cigarette boat.
Yes, I don't think they're trying to get like a schooner or something, right?
Right, I'm not like a fucking pirate like the Mayflower.
Like,
Yeah,
get the-
but I'm
like,
saying even something like that, would that be in this giant
what
boat?
you guys do see is that there are a lot of like the just boats that have like not canoes but regular boats with, or like you see some that are along the beach in different areas
Like lifeboats?
that are turned, that are capsized on the like the road there, like they might have rode in and then turned it over. But you do see a lot of those, but a lot of them are damaged. After searching for some short amount of time, you find one that's suitable for the three of you to row out there.
Oh no, we're not taking a fucking rowboat dinghy out there. There's no fucking way. I'm not leaving them that vulnerable.
But like, what about something like can I do this?
But the three of us can't fit on that boat?
Well, I was thinking something like something bigger than a rowboat, but like, you know, like the size of a ski boat.
Yeah.
But that you can still row. Like, you ever seen a Viking rowboat? Like, they're big.
Well, the two of you, would you be able to?
It's a fair question. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Me going out there is like the option.
I think it's a shit option, but it's your fucking character.
Well, no, that's why he's asking. Should we
Right.
not do it?
Well, she told you. She told you she doesn't like it, but your decisions are your own, as they always are.
But I'm trying to get the group decision.
Could we do this? Okay, could you swim out there with me on your back, and then I cast the familiar?
He can't swim. He would be walking on the bottom.
He doesn't
I'm
go
just saying,
too vulnerable.
could we use him like a raft, basically?
I could swim out there. I could make athletics checks and swim.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't want to put you guys in a vulnerable position.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe if we take a boat,
If you're in the water, you can eventually drown.
right.
He's not going to die because of that. He'll
But-
die if something kills him.
And I know that you didn't care for the rowboat idea, but if we get a rowboat and we get close, and then he does the familiar,
Yeah.
that's another option. Again, I don't like any of these options,
Yeah, I don't like
but I'm presenting them.
the rowboat. Because I feel like I don't like the rowboat. I do think I should be in a boat. It will most likely capsize if I'm in one.
Well, do you think that it is wise for you to go out there alone?
Well, can't you just walk out on the ocean and we'll take the boat? That way we'll be right by you.
I mean,
But if
that's
something attacks,
It's a clear day, but the water is pretty choppy. Like if you guys started to row out
Yeah.
there,
so it's a clear, windy day.
they're kind of like this, and like your boat would have it'd be doing some like not massive, but
But it'd be difficult.
Yeah,
So maybe we just monitor this and come back to it. I mean, we don't have to fucking touch this thing.
I mean, how choppy could it be, though? It's in a bay.
we could get the
it's-
king
it's
to order
choppy for a bit.
the captain to
Ooh,
order.
I like that idea.
What's that?
John Tuck suggested we use our credentials to basically like commandeer a crew and a larger ship to take us there.
Okay.
Can we go find a checkpoint? Maybe head north and look for a checkpoint near us. And
no, there's no way they're not gonna do whatever you tell them to do. You guys walk back north.
yeah, he's gonna find the nearest guard, send them
Yeah.
to the captain's office,
And
and
just tell
say
them
we need a crew and a ship to excavate the ocean floor.
well, there's no need to talk to disturb the captain. If you need a boat, sir, then I mean, you're giving me an order as if it was from the captain. So, yeah. Hey, Smithy, go get that old schooner you saw that you said that was just on the shore up there, and get some guys and bring it over here. Right, sir. So they run over here, and there was a somewhat. I mean, it's got a below decks of just one below deck, right? And it was just sort of it's more of like a little puddle jumper to make bigger holes out to the big boats, and then to bring them in and stuff, right? And you guys have to wait a small, like it takes 10 minutes because they got to put some stuff up, and then they
while they're doing that, I'm gonna collect a bunch of rope, like extra rope, so he can tie a large rope around his waist, and then jump into the ocean when we're out there. That way, those guys can keep hold of it. I can tug it if I need to be pulled up.
The guards see what you're doing, and one of them says something to the other one, and by the time they get back, he comes out with like a full reel of rope that's on like a handle. Like he sees what you're doing, and he's like, "Would this be useful, sir?"
Yes, it would.
Well, all right. Hey, Tom, go put this on the boat and get it locked in. Right, sir. So they go to the boat that's right here, and they put this thing there. It fits in there because they have to do this sometimes after shit capsizes to go down and get shit, right?
Yeah.
Something just a little bigger than that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, much better.
That's what they. So you get this ship.
Oh, okay.
That
Good job, Adam.
has something like what they thought that you would want.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe, like Austin said, a little bit bigger.
And you guys get on this ship.
Why are you looking at my character sheet, Adam?
I have everybody's character sheet up all the time.
So
I don't have yours though, but
so they pull on and they tie down and shit.
I know it.
And there's three guards, two old sergeants, one young corporal is on there, and they've got the spiel of rope and stuff, and they don't ask you guys any questions. They just look at you and wait for you to say or do something. So imagine
we need to head out to the center, and he's going to tell them the location. I need to look. I think a ship was sunk in this bay during the battle. We could have information.
Yes, sir. And then they come over here.
Evidence, whatever terms.
All right, sir. Anywhere. They start looking around and they don't really see anything.
Let's make a perception check and see if I can get us in the right direction.
Yeah.
Right over top of it. Ooh, I did not do good. That's a 7.
How about a 20?
I knew where I was going, but I got a 7.
Ooh, nice.
If I was allowed, I rolled a 23.
What? Is it the same plus?
What?
Is it plus?
Oh no, I'm sorry. It would be a 22. I have a +4 to perception.
That's fine.
I clicked the wrong thing.
So now that you're out in the water, Annette's got the better eyes. And so
You're starting to sober up.
The water is green-blue, the ship is brown, and the sails are green. So on the bottom of the bay, it's very hard to fucking see. The more closer you get on top of it, it looks like you're just on top of green on top of brown, which is the same everywhere else. But Annette is able to see it and call out, and you guys get right fucking on top of it.
Okay. And the reel, and let's
hang on. Do we want to send down a fish instead?
The fish won't be able to return anything. And how deep does this bay go, Austin?
Yeah. Do we know how deep it is here?
Do we know is it a thing of how deep it is? Because otherwise,
yeah, we would like to know how deep the water is while we're.
I don't know if I'm sure there's a written thing somewhere, but you could also just make it up because it looks like it's supposed to be pretty deep right now.
35 plus 87 plus 44.
That's how deep it is.
It's.
I mean, It's gonna get us a visual on it, but we're gonna need to retrieve evidence anyway. I'm going to have to go down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, why not send the fish down first? But if it's 166 feet deep, then
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he'll see the sails if it's sitting at the bottom of the ocean.
Which is pretty deep.
yeah. Okay. So this boat, it's probably not the find familiar is probably not gonna work. So if we want to fucking lower you down,
Yeah,
I
that's
get.
what I was thinking. I figured it was too deep. Not trying to leave you out.
No, I was hoping it wasn't. Fuck, but yeah. Then yeah, I mean, I guess why not?
Well, here's the picture. You guys went out to do some investigating, and Tux barely caught a glimpse of this green flag flowing in this green water. You guys went and got the ship. When you guys cast off, like, it's sunny, you guys are hearing birds and stuff. It almost feels like there wasn't any violence or anything. Like, when you guys are out on the water, everything feels so much different. And like, it's pretty choppy, but this is a boat that's meant to deal with these chops, so it doesn't feel bad at all. Like, I just wanted to get the other sense across to you guys that, like, it feels different out here than the city. The air is so much fresher. The breeze is strong and clean. The sun is
Probably
bright.
quieter.
There's no shadows of the city around you. The sky looks much bigger. Like, it's kind of more what Boz's character Hunter is used to: wide open spaces and big skies, right?
Right.
So
He's a Dixie chick.
Yeah. Is that a
Trixie
Dixie
Dick.
song?
Wide Open Spaces is a Dixie chick song. Yes.
All right. Well, are you from Texas, Boz?
Yes, I am.
Well, then that works, I guess. I mean,
Are they from Texas? I don't even know.
their country, which I guess kind of means something. I don't.
That's like gotta be racist, Austin.
Well, I'm from Texas and I hate country, so maybe it is. But,
I love country, but I don't.
They're from Dallas.
Oh,
Tank calls me racist for not liking fucking rap music, so whatever.
So, when you guys are out there on the water, like, it's just it's a good feeling of being out there. It feels different. Yeah, and it is also quieter. And these guards are not. They haven't asked you a single question. The two sergeants that are with you, they're just taking orders and just saying yes, sir.
How many? What's the total number of people with us?
6.
Okay. I definitely I think we should drop anchor, right? And so she's gonna say, Tux, I think we drop anchor, and we get as many men on this rope as we can, including Hunter and myself. That way, if you need to be pulled up, it is as swift as possible.
That sounds like what I would like the most.
Two tugs equals you come up. 3 tugs means come up quickly.
Well, we can try and lower the anchor. I don't think it goes this low, but it'll help keep us in place a little bit.
It's not gonna hurt. So yeah. So we weigh anchor and fuck. I mean, I'm cool with this plan.
All right. So they wrap a rope around Tux, and
I mean,
he goes over like a
I'm gonna
fucking.
tie it real good. Put a hand on one end of it.
Tux actually sinks faster and greater than the damn anchor did.
right.
And I'm 260 some pounds. Yeah, 298.
Yeah, and not very much of it. Well, I don't know, because those pictures, they did have some sinew and stuff.
Yeah.
But no lungs to speak of, right?
No, he doesn't need to breathe.
I mechanically do not need to breathe.
Right. So yeah, just like how actual robots.
And I have dark vision out to 120 feet, so when it gets real dark down there, thanks for the level up so much, Austin.
You guys earned it as well. So, Tux, it's broad daylight. It's let's say 10 a.m. at this point. The sun is almost the peak. It's about 20 degrees off, and as you go down, things just start to get a little darker. Not a lot darker. You can still see fine, but the sphere definitely kind of closes in a little bit. You can still see hundreds of feet out. Nothing's gonna come up and grab you or anything. But the lower you go, the darker it gets, and the colors start to change a little bit. Some things like that, even as you look at yourself, you can see some of the colors change. For those who don't know, the color spectrum doesn't go all the way down to the bottom evenly. So different colors will change as you go down because the different spectrum of the colors of the light go to different depths. Not that matters, but that's what you see. So you start getting down, and you can clearly start to see this man of war, which is a type of ship.
Good. I thought you meant like the jellyfish type thing.
Right?
Yeah.
You can see some things darting around, but nothing seems that interested in you. Possibly because you don't smell like the prey. You don't have any blood or any warmth, right?
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
Right.
Doesn't seem like it to me.
You give me a perception check as you're lowering down.
7.
Yeah, well, you can't really see very much. A very small fish comes up to you and takes a bite of you, and it just bites metal. It's like it didn't actually bite, but nothing happened, and it then scurries away. And then you see what looks like a young shark that just swims past you without even seeming to notice you, because most of what they do is actually based on smell. So there are things going around you, and everything seems completely oblivious to you. You can see some things that are even bigger, but again, nothing comes out or does anything. The lower you get down, it might feel a little creepy. You can start to see the ship, and the closer you get to it starts to brighten up a little bit because now you're at the same level. With sunlight there, it's easier to see, right? There's less shit between you. And that you can now clearly see that it does have the flag.
He's gonna try to get close to the flag and remove it if he can.
So this flag is actually different. Give me a history check. Let's see. If
I would like to remove it, and I'll make a history check when I get it up in the light.
That's perfectly fine. So you take the flag off. You happen to notice that it's different in some way, but you don't really stop to look at it because it's billowing in this thing.
And
so you just cut it and roll it up and put it in whatever you have to.
Is it not very big?
I mean, it's a ship's flag. It's
Then he's gonna roll it up and tie it onto the rope behind him.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. Even better. That's a great idea. So yeah, that would be very easy to do, for sure.
Yep.
And then you kind of settle on the deck. The deck of the ship is rolled a little bit, and it's back a little bit. And it seems to be moving on this axis down here a little bit. Not a lot, but it's moving.
He's gonna walk around as carefully as he can and try to see if there's anything he can find. He'd like to make an investigation check. See if he can possibly see maybe someone of station, because there's probably a captain that went down with their ship, and that's what he would like to find. Or if he can see any men and get any insignia off of them. Any bodies would be nice.
You're not going to get anything until I get that investigation check. Otherwise,
okay.
Yeah, bitch.
A 13 or no 14.
14. With 14, you can tell. I mean, it's dark down there. I'm going to say that you do see some bodies. You see, as you're looking around, man of wars are typically a little bit slender, but they're deep and long. So you walk across from bow and stern, and then what are the sides? of the ship, John? Bow.
Port and starboard, and the
Stern and the bow.
bow and the stern. Yeah,
Is the bow and stern?
bow and the aft. I think the bow is the stern.
No, the bow is the front, the stern is the
On
back.
a ship in my 8 years in the Navy, I learned that shit in boot camp, and then I went with the Marines, Austin.
Daniel Stern is a very underrated actor.
If you go from the left side to the right side of the ship, that we don't know nautical terms for because no one here is a fucking Navy.
Left to the right is port and starboard.
Yes.
All right, you go from port to starboard, and you start
So
looking
the right
around,
to the left.
and you see that there are some bodies out on like the mud area, and then you see some on like either side, like as it was settling, you can kind of see where shit settled. You can see some things that are on the floor and everything. And you eventually do find what you're looking for. You find a person. You don't. He's got shit. He's got a jacket with shit on it. But without a history check, you're not going to know what's going on. But
I'm gonna
he's
take it.
got no head.
If it's just a jacket with some insignia on it, I'm gonna take the jacket, roll it up. I'm gonna reach in his pants pockets and see if I can pull anything or any satchels he's got on him. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to tie that stuff to the rope. And I'm going to look for, because if it did look like a possibly fancy jacket.
It had shit on it.
Okay.
I mean, you can.
I'm going to look for any jewelry on the fingers.
All right.
Because there could be a signet of some sort, and he's going to remove any jewelry and put that.
You don't see any rings. You see he's got a necklace with some kind of symbol on it. You don't know what it is.
We'll take that because he's gonna investigate stuff once he get it up.
And then you do see he's got a satchel on him, and it's sort of open, and you can kind of see some papers that are just sort of floating around in there.
He's gonna tuck the pendant in there, secure the satchel, and tie it onto the rope.
Perfect. Then what do you do?
He's gonna see if there's any other bodies he can find. Or is this pretty much everything on the deck?
Yeah, there's not much on the deck. Our ships are coming down.
Yep.
The water.
He's gonna go ahead and give 3 tugs on the rope and come up, and if he needs to go back down, I feel pretty confident that he's comfortable in going back down and searching the rest of the ship. But I say we look at what we got, and maybe that's enough.
So close.
All right. So
What'd I do wrong, Adam?
Nope. Adam,
I can't tell you. You're not with me.
Oh.
So as you pull the thing 3 times, you start to move up. But this is what happens, John. As you're being pulled up, the sudden shift of your weight off of the bridge moves the ship underneath you a little bit. Now, when you were coming down, there was nothing like it's going to snag anything. You start to come up, and just after you clear the top mast, it starts to roll to the other side, right? Give me a perception check real quick. Let's see.
That's a 19.
Wow, great. I'm glad you rolled well on that one.
Me too. I don't ever like rolling poorly.
You can't tell if what you see something underneath the ship that looks like kind of like this. You can't tell if it's like a pallet or a grate or something, but you see some type of metal grid down there, and you can see something kind of like get on top of it and stops moving, and then the ship kind of settles back on top of where it rested.
Did it look like something moved the ship?
That's all you saw what I said.
That's what I'm saying. So it looked like something moved the ship, or no?
You can't tell.
Can't tell.
Your weight.
But I saw a great.
As you got past the top of the main mast.
There was a metal grate with like a cave underneath it.
It looked like as you were moving up, your weight shifted, right? And you could start
Yeah.
to see it rock as you got up. It rocked out, and then you saw something underneath. It was very quick. You can't tell if it was a body, if it was a box, if it was a bag of something. It looked like it was floating, and then as it got to the grate, it stopped over this thing, and then the ship settled back on top of it.
Okay.
I could say those exact words again if you want me to.
No, I'm letting them pull me up. I mean, that's what I saw.
As you rise up, you kind of get the same thing in reverse. Colors start to become more vivid. Light starts to get brighter. The fish, again, there's a lot of different types of shit in here. You do see some things. You see this eel comes up to you and wraps around your arm, but then nothing happens, and it just sort of like chills. It's just chilling on your arm. You just have a friend eel, and then all of a sudden it like bursts away, and then like you see this.
I was going to give it to Hunter.
You see this school of fish just sort of comes like it's going, and as you are rising up, it just the wildlife doesn't seem to care too much about you at all, right? Everything there's a lot of life in here, but everything seems to just sort of be ignoring you. And then you break water, and then you guys, Annette and Hunter, as you guys are watching this rope be pulled up from this wheel jack thing, you guys see a satchel tied to it. You guys see a jacket of like some sort of uniform tied to it, and you guys see
Flag.
a flag tied to it. And I'm going to assume that as you see these things, you are going to stop, remove those things, and then keep winding up. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So as you are going up, John, you sort of pause for a few moments. Then you go up and you pause for a few moments. You go up and you pause for a few moments. Then they take you up and pull you on board. And that's what we're going to call it for tonight.
Okay. I like that. That's a good. See, we made it to 10 o'clock this time. You stopped it? Did you?